Good Saturday morning, beautiful people of Springfield, Massachusetts. My name is Raheem Escalai, and this is episode 153 of 4 and 3 Sports Talk. Glad to be with you. Glad that you're here with me. Thank you very much for your continued support of the show. Let's get into what I have for you. Got some stuff in the news, Western Mass sports scores from the MLB and the WNBA. So without further ado, we're just going to get right into it. Episode 153 starts now. As I say, glad to have you with us. I am in downtown Springfield, as most of the time when we shoot. We are outside the beautiful Tower Square. You see the parking garage and the old, this really tall building right here. I forgot the name of it. Oh my God, it's my own damn city. Anyway, how you doing? Hope everybody's well. A lot of huge college football coming on today. Unfortunately, a lot of stars in the NFL are out, including Odell fucking Beckham and Josh Jacobs of the Raiders, but it's okay. My fantasy will still survive. Still going to have a victory. Other than that, let's hope today's a great day. First, it started out like looking really shitty, like it was going to be rainy all day and cloudy and whatnot, and here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. Anyway, shout out to the Beatles on that one. It's my favorite band. In the Los Angeles with the Angels, Ohtani throws in the bullpen, and he will pitch on Sunday, which is tomorrow. I am very excited to see that. I'm glad that Ohtani is really getting a chance to show his stuff. And this is the first time I believe we've seen this type of versatility in a Major League Baseball player. So shout out to Ohtani and the Angels for the history they're getting ready to make on Sunday afternoon. In the WNBA, Seattle Storm Jewell Lloyd ties a previous WNBA record with 22 points in a quarter. Let me tell you something. This woman was going crazy from the little bank shot she made when she came in the left, and I thought it was going to be a long two. She faked the bitch out. She faked the woman out. Another one came up, and she just hit him with some. She hit him like with some perfect boom off the glass, and that was ugly. Not to mention the 3-pointer that she hit before that in the highlight before, coming off the screen. Boom! Set your feet, bang, and she made it in. She didn't really set her feet actually. I just set my feet just so I wouldn't bust my ass. But either way, the Seattle Storm win, as we will get into scores later and give you another reminder of this highlight. The New Orleans Saints, 7 coaches and 2 stars, including Quan Alexander and Marcus Davenport, are on IR/COVID-19 exempt list, as if it doesn't get any much luckier for the Saints. Granted, they beat my Packers in week 1. But this team is starting to look like Swiss cheese. And I believe in week 2, we will see that Saints defense get shredded up. More on that later. San Francisco Giants ace Kevin Gausman hits the sack fly in 11th inning to beat Atlanta 6-5. And my God, the stands, the bullpen, it erupted. And with the sea of orange, and you like to see the Giants from San Francisco as they won that one. It was pretty awesome, actually. So the Las Vegas Raiders rule halfback Josh Jacobs out. I had him starting in my fantasy league. Toe and ankle injuries. Let's just hope that as the season progresses, he gets a little better. We know Josh Jacobs is capable of getting 100 yards a game. Every game. So at best, that'd be like a 1,700-yard season. Maybe not this year because of injuries, but I'm confident that he'll get healthy and pick it up as the season continues on. Vikes defensive end Everson Griffin in COVID-19 protocol after a deer caused his car crash with someone else in potential exposure to COVID-19 with that individual. Chicopee Pacers win a big one as high school football kind of like had a fall feel yesterday with it being so cloudy and dark. The Golden Eagles were back in the win column as well with a huge victory on Friday night. So now that we have the news done, let's get right into the high school football, shall we? Western Mass Sports boys section. Here we go. Chicopee Pacers beat Franklin Tech, as I mentioned, 14-zip. Chicopee was 20th and Franklin Tech 34th. Central, they're 1-1. They're the number 2 team in the state. They beat Boston College High School 50-20. I'm sorry. William Watson 13-16, 176 on the ground in a tud. But Tariq Thomas was the hero with 26 rushes, 196 yards, and 4 touchdowns on the ground. Tariq Thomas brought it and was saying before the game how he was going to run a party, run amok all over those guys, and he did. Shout out to Tariq Thomas and those legs and that everything you put into that game. Definitely a big shout out to you. Nice performance. 4 touchdowns. Sheesh. 196 on the ground. That's ridiculous. Quabog beats Smith Voke 42-6. Athol over Pathfinder 28-24. In a rivalry game, number 17 Commerce beats number 26 Putnam 36-22. Any music in the background I do not have permission for. Let's just let that be known now. Mayhar stuns number 7 McCann Tech 34-20. Mayhar was ranked 24th and honestly had one of the worst teams in high school football in all of Western Mass. Hoosick Valley stomps Taconic. They were ranked 33rd, Taconic 31st, 44-14. Number 5 Wacona beats number 22 Lee 34-0. Ryan Scott was 10 of 22, 133 and a touchdown, while Jonah Smith had one of the most impressive rushing performances, I think, in all of high school football yesterday, toting the rock 18 times for 233 yards and 3 scores. Although Tariq Thomas had 4, this guy had more yards on the ground, and he definitely had damaged that defense, I would say. 34-0. Wacona beats Lee. Palmer over Frontier 25-6. This was an upset of sorts. As I had all my chips on the Frontier Redhawks, who have disappointed me, unfortunately, for the second week in a row. Palmer wins that one 25-6. Number 3 Greenfield over number 25 Belchertown 24-14. West Springfield beats Chicopee Comp 12-6 in a classic defensive struggle. Westfield over Northampton 35-0. Westfield is now the top scoring offense in all of Western Mass high school football. As you remember, their first game they won 44-0, and then now this one 35-0. I wonder what's more effective, that offense or the defense that I slept on. Pittsfield over Amherst 52-8. Pittsfield number 19. Amherst was the top 10. They go down huge. Number 1 Ware beats Ludlow 38-0. Number 6 Minnechaug takes care of Tantascwa 34-6. And the number 10 East Longmeadow Spartans beat South Hadley 14-8. East Longmeadow, I love that team. They have one of the best defenses in all of Western Mass. And they prove it week in and week out. Not only are they a top-ranked squad, in my eyes, they are one of the best squads in the state. Definitely top 40, as we had talked about earlier in the year. And that closes out high school football for Western Mass Sports. Glad to bring that to you. Got me a little motivated and hyped. Moving on to golf. East Hampton 21.5, Franklin Tech 2.5. Munson beats Northampton 18.5 to 5.5. Frontier over Ware 17.5 to 6.5. And Springfield International Charter School 17.5 to Pope Francis's 2.5. Ah, man, I wish I would have had a chance to see high school golf growing up. What else do I have for you? Soccer, Central 2, Chicopee Comp 0. Greenfield 4, Pioneer Valley 2. St. Mary's 3, Smith Oak 1. Pathfinder 7, Franklin Tech 0. Holyoke 2, Chicopee 1. Ware 6, Hamden Charter School of Science East 2. There's 0, I'm sorry. Hopkins 7, Munson 0, and Northampton 4, Southwick 0, Agawam 4, Pittsfield nothing, and Granby 3, Springfield International Charter School 2. And that closes out the soccer scores for the boys. Getting on to the field hockey, Westfield 5, Northampton 1, Belchertown 5, Holyoke 0, and Mohawk Trail 5, Turners Falls 1. This concludes the sports side for the boys. Now, moving on to the girls. Volleyball, Lennox 3, Belchertown 0, Paulo Freire 3, Hamden Charter School of Science East 0, Springfield International Charter School 3, Chicopee 0, Turners Falls 3, Athol 0, Ludlow 3, South Hadley 2, Mohawk Trail 3, Franklin Tech 0, Monument Mountain 3, Holyoke 1, Smithfolk 3, Pioneer Valley Charter School 0, Agawam 3, Pittsfield 1, Frontier 3, East Longmeadow 1, and finally Central beats Taconic 3-1. And that concludes volleyball. Oh my God, that was a mouthful. Anyway, moving on to soccer. First of all, I just want to take a second to look at this beautiful background. There goes a bus. You know you love Springfield, goddammit, when you just need to take a second to just take in the beautiful sun, everything. Alright, so East Longmeadow 7, Westfield 0, Palmer 6, Mount Greylock 2, Amherst 3, Renaissance 0, South Hadley 5, Wacona 0, and these are girls soccer scores. Hopkins 7, Hamden County Charter School Science East 0, Holyoke 4, Springfield International Charter School 0, Mayhar 6, Ware nothing, Minnechaug 1, West Side nothing, and Longmeadow beats Pittsfield 7-0. There's your Western Mass sports, everybody. Now on to the national stuff. I want to switch angles here real quick. Yeah, might as well, right? Different. That's a nice shot right there. Boom, boom. Aha. Here we go. Alrighty, so what else do I have for you? The Major League Baseball. Yanks over the Indians 8-0. Rockies beat the Nats in a close one 9-8. Red Sox all over the Orioles 7-1. In 10 innings, Tampa Bay beat Detroit 7-4. That was a great game. Great game. Who do we have? Cincinnati over the Dodgers 3-1. Phillies beat the Mets 4-3. Pittsburgh beats Miami 2-1. And the White Sox beat the Rangers 8-0. In 10 innings, the Stros beat the Diamondbacks 4-3. Milwaukee over the Cubs 8-5. Mariners over the Royals 6-2. St. Louis over San Diego 8-2. Oakland over the Angels 5-4. And the game I talked about when I opened the show with the Giants and the Braves ended in 11 innings, 6-5. Giants win that with the sac fly in the 11th. WNBA from September 17, 2021. Minnesota 92, Indy 73. New York 90, Washington 81. Las Vegas 103, Chicago 70. And Seattle 94, Phoenix 85. And that just about does it for episode 153 of 413 Sports Talk. My name is Raheem Escalai. I am your host. So glad I could bring this episode to you. Please do not forget we are on YouTube now with 35 subscribers. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Your continued interaction with the show is greatly appreciated. Tomorrow we have episode 154 coming out very early with all the latest fantasy advice, picks for week 2. And we also have some Western Mass Sports, which is getting ready to get played this afternoon. We'll have coverage on that tomorrow. Really quickly, so my path for the Florida Gators to upset Alabama is to keep the defense in front. You might want to, on passing downs, do a little cover 2 shell. And it sounds weak, I understand, but I just think keeping things in front of you, with being the Florida Gators going up against Bama, I think it'll bode well, and I think you stop all the scores. Not only that, Florida needs to run the ball well, especially on downs in which they need to pick up the first. If you can move the chains on the ground against any defense, it's awesome. But I think that really needs to happen in order for Alabama to get beat. If so, I think Florida wins 33-26. Gators. Gators can upset Bama and by those keys. I think they will, and that's my call right there. Anyway, thank you beautiful people of Springfield, Massachusetts. I am downtown, and I love this goddamn city. I hope you do too. All of you have a great Saturday. I wish you nothing but love, health, wealth, and success. I'm going to go enjoy my day, watch some college football, potentially get outside, enjoy this weather, and I hope you do too. I love you all. Wish you nothing but health, wealth, and success. See, I said it times 2, so you know I'm being true. See you guys tomorrow with episode 154.